down. And I got on the wrong shirt, damn it. Oh, God. It's... All right, but great Ujamaa to you, as well as great Black Family Day. I want to greet everybody. Come on in. Let's have a conversation. I got to make sure I got the lines up. Let y'all know that the lines are up. Let me put that on here on Spreaker. 614-556-4535. How did it do all that? Oh my God. Let me get off of here. Let me go home. Let me go to my real sites because this is ridiculous. I mean, it's almost like I'm playing with. Okay, let's update the screen. Got an update here. Let's go to Hootsuite. Let's make sure that Hootsuite know. So that everybody know that might want to have a conversation this morning before the feasting begins. We also going to talk about the Proverbs of the day. I'll read those before I do the toast so that y'all have time to think about it. And then we can have discussion afterwards because I'm not going to come back on this evening. Don't know what state of being I will be in. All right. Call in line. Open. Number is 614-556-4535. Bow. There that go. All right. Let's go over here. Let's start the chat on like that. Oh, we got 2 chat screens opening up. We don't need 2 chat screens. We only need 1. Okay. So it got me live, but it don't have a place where I could post a comment. What's up with that? Let's go. Let's refresh. There we go, right there. That's good. All right, call in. Line. Open. 614-556-. Wouldn't it be great if they had a function for all of these broadcasting pieces where you could kind of put some of the information in before the show starts so they could pop up like maybe a minute into the broadcast to let people know what's going on. You could set that prior to you turning on the screens. But I guess that's too much to ask. Good morning to you. I don't know who that is, but somebody piloting the Gye-Nyame journey. We got many pilots that help to take care of this our Facebook page. And so I'm saying good morning to somebody. Oh, what's up, brother Anubis? How you been doing, my friend? Good to hear from you. Good to hear from you. All right, let's see. All right, we posted it up on. Oh, I need to post up chat here. Let's go. I don't know if y'all gonna get it on. Let's see, 614. Call in. Open. 614-556-4535. I haven't had a chance to look at the quotes, but as usual, you know, we're gonna trust, and we're gonna see what it is. We're gonna have Imani, because I'm quite sure they're gonna have something to do with what we're talking about. Oh my God, is it Miss Keisha Harris' birthday? Wow, Miss Keisha. Happy birthday, Miss Keisha. Man, all right, let me go and type it in so she won't be mad at me. Hold on. You got those special people in your life where you got to stop. Happy birthday, daughter. Yep. Wow. No. If that posted up, Ooh, she would have murdered me. Oh my God, she would have been so damn mad. Ooh, I have birthday daughter. Wow. I know you're older than 37, but I'm gonna let you slide with that. Devin Shaw is in India. Wow. Wow. Family out doing it big. Family out doing it big. I like that. Out doing it big out in India, not Indiana. You heard what Brother Hatim said. The brother is in India. All right. Call in. Lines are open. 614-556-4535. All right, so now we can start the show. We'll post it up. We're going to be up here. We got a little bit of time. I feel beyond great. Thank you, my friend. I hope all is well. Yeah, it's cool, man. I mean, I can't complain, man. It's like, I'm alive. I'm still able to do the shows. I mean, my super phone, I'm having problems with super phone. You a techno dude, man. Is there anything out there besides super phone I can use? Because super phone is up in their fees on me and catch me by surprise. And I just need to be able to get in touch with all my people. And texting is the best way to get in touch. And I just need something where I can mass text. You know what I'm saying? So if anybody got any ideas of how we could go about that, I'm quite sure people wouldn't mind signing back up for something else as far as receiving the messages, because the messages are good. I'm going to hold on and do it as long as I can, but it's going to be pretty unaffordable real soon. And like I said, they moved from a 99. First it started like you sign up $20 type thing. Then you could pay per text. Then they had the 99 business special, which covered all my needs. Then all of a sudden it changed and it jumped from the $99 package to a $499 package. I'm not doing it like that. So I've just been so damn busy of late. I have not really I have not been involved with the latest tech trends. This thing down at the bottom of the screen is just blocking. I can't see what it says, so I have to wait for somebody else to text a message before we can move forward. But family, you know what? I want to welcome you to the Congregation of the Mighty. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. Maybe she ain't hear me. Or maybe she practicing something. You with us now? You with us now? Oh, okay. We can wait for you. It ain't like you getting paid, right? And a man. All right. Once again, I'd like to welcome you to the Congregation of the Mighty. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. This is a Heart of Simple production. Of course, this is the Daily Toast. Of course, we're going to have some tribal quotes, too. But we strive. That was some good improvisation, Simba. But we strive to blow up your old paradigm. Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, buddy, first. Take your breath and drink some water. Take a breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink, 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 drink. Or should we say, breathe, breathe, then drink. Grab your bottle, get some water. Crack the cap to get the water. Lift your glass and pour some water. Get your water. Drink, 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 drink. Or should we say, live, pour, then. Move your body and drink some water. Move your body and drink some water. Move your body and drink some water. Just move your body. Drink, 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 drink. Or should we say, move, move, then drink. Now lift your glass and toast your ancestors. Now lift your glass and toast your ancestors. Now lift your glass. Drink, 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 drink. Or should we say, live, toast, then. Now take your breath and drink some water. Lift your glass and pour some water. Move your body, drink some water. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, live, move, drink. Breathe, live, move, toast. Take a breath. Lift and pour. Move your body. Toast your ancestors. Break down, break down, break down, break down, break down. All right, family, I want to welcome each and every last one of you that's taking the time to join the journey as we toast these ancestors and knock out our discussion for the Proverbs of the week. What a great day to be alive. Happy, great Ujamaa to you, and happy Black Family Day. We're going to talk about some rules of engagement. We're going to talk about time control and manipulation. We're going to talk about some proverbs and quotes. I'm going to make up some other stuff we're going to talk about too. Oh, drink, 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 drink. Lift your glass and drink some water. Lift your glass and drink some water. Lift your glass and drink some water. Lift your glass. Man, family, get your glasses out. Get you some water. Let's go on and kick it. Let's see what's going on, if there's anything going on in the chats. I haven't been keeping up with any news. You know, I mean, it's all Trump. So I can't do it, family. I just can't. I can't keep up with all the foolishness that's popping off and stuff. But now, concept of time manipulation, time control, right? How many parts is the year broken down into? Anybody, come on now. I know y'all out there. I know y'all can hear me. How many parts is the year broken up into? That you know of. Right? Like, you know. Come on now. All you gotta do is look at the seasons, but then even within the seasons, there's a breakdown within that. So most of us know about 4, if we even know about that. we know about 4 seasons, 4 major breakdowns of the year. But actually within those 4, there's another 4, which makes it 8. And then also you could break it down into 16s. But we won't go that far, right? So in the year, we are approaching right now, this holiday right here, passing this holiday, between here and Halloween, somewhere, you have a 90-day period for each season. That's the 4 parts a year. That's like 360 odd days. We got 5 days that's distributed, 5 and a quarter days that's distributed between those, right? So, all right. So now, each 90-day period is also broken down into 45 days or half. So you got a quarter year. You got a quarter mark in between each one of those. All those quarter marks are days that, in a sense, holidays are situated close to or near to kind of get the energy going for that year. Every culture sets up cultural holidays. America is no different. It has aligned us with celebrating things in a sense where they could take that energy and guide it in the way that they need to, because those feast days are times where people align themselves, like we call them cultural stabilizing holidays. So right now we are on somebody else's cycle. What we're attempting to do at Gye-Nyame Journey and in other black medias, regardless of how they trying to do it, you know what I'm saying, we're trying to establish cycles that we as a group can control, right? Because right now you're getting geared up. Right now, this holiday right here is priming you up. This is in between a quarter day and a full day. The full holiday, or the full time, is the next one. Is my fault, I should be pointing down. It's the solstice. It's the winter solstice. So we about 30 days out? No, not even 30 days. We're about 30 days out from the winter solstice, right? So this holiday is priming you for the celebration of the winter solstice, which a lot of y'all call Christmas, right? Now, that energy, so right now, boom, today you feast, tomorrow we start. You know what I'm saying? They move us into the process of preparing. They call it Black Friday, right? Then we got to get on the internet and shop. They got that cyber weekend or whatever shit. All this shit is guided to get your spending, to get your energy and your focus on other things, rather than just living and surviving. Now we are in a whole nother state, so people get a little bit more agitated, people get a little bit more irritated easier, and they're focused on other things, because coming up soon we have another major feast day. Actually, 2 feast days within 7 days of each other. New Year's and that what they call Christmas. What we're trying to do is, like, hell, we got to start learning how to establish our own cultural days. So rather than Thanksgiving for us, or for me, I call it Black Family Day. You know what I'm saying? I got that from a brother by the name of what's my brother's name? Mustafa Shabazz. Mustafa said, man, it's Black Family Day. I don't celebrate no goddamn Thanksgiving. I celebrate Black Family Day. This is one of the days where all of my family is able to come together, and with drama or whatever, we have an opportunity to come together as a unit and really, in some cases, have some good conversations, or just have some good energy amongst ourselves, right? From there, we're moving into the feast holiday. Now, for a lot of people, the focus for them is Christmas and New Year. For a lot of us in our circle, the focus is Kwanzaa, right? Harvest, right? Harvest festival, right? We're moving up into it. So now, this weekend, what we're doing is we have, right now, what is this? This right here is Black Family Day. Then on Kuumba, we have warrior training, because we have to prepare for Kwanzaa. I mean, I know some people might be shocked. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to send out the text. I'm working on the text now. I'm getting my pockets ready so I could be extracted. Money can be extracted from me right now. so I can start getting that together and start advertising for Kwanzaa. We got the warrior training, and then on Imani, we will be having the Umoja caramel. That's right. So we are balancing out, or at least we're taking what was presented, and we're morphing it and we're transforming it into something that hopefully can help us build. I mean, because that's the goal. You know what I'm saying? We're living in a situation where we have to be able to transform the lead that's been given to us into gold. So since we got time to feast, and since for some reason all of us mysteriously have money to feast and there's food to feast, let's feast. But let's not feast under the banner of what other people will have us believe that it's for, right? Let's feast under the auspice of what we need. We need black family. We need black tribes come together. We need black people to really realize that there's a lot of madness going on out here, family, and we got to, you know what I'm saying, we got to work hard to get past it, right? So I'm throwing that out there. So now, I'm going to read these proverbs, and then we're going to get straight into the toast. And then after the toast, if there's anybody who wants to discuss the proverbs, we could definitely do that. All right, there we go. We got another ding. I don't know what the hell that is. I'm going to figure out what it is. Hold on. Day 49, coming from the Gye-Nyame Journey Tribal Workbook. All right, Tribal Quotes. Hatem Gye-Nyame, I compiled it. Day 49, every minute of life carries with it a miraculous value and its face of eternal youth. Every minute of life carries with it its miraculous value and its face of eternal youth. That's Albert Camus. Our faults irritate us most when we see them in others. That's a Dutch proverb, but shit, that's universal there. They ain't just from Dutchland. Give me a fucking break. And when a woman is...
This call is being recorded.
When a woman is hungry, she says, roast something for the children so that they may eat. Wow, that's an African proverb. All right, so we'll come back to that. We got somebody on the line. Who on the line?
Yes, okay.
What?
I finally figured out how to get on the line and just get on Facebook.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's Quasi Low in the building.
Oh, you weren't on Facebook before?
I mean, I don't get on there that much.
Oh, well, no. Well, also you could go on. Either you could subscribe to the channel on YouTube, as well as on Spreaker, and they will let you know when the show is on as well. I just ain't got the dough to keep on sending out them text messages since they done changed on me. You know how it is, how these relationships get rough, man. But what's going on?
Yeah. Now, actually, Sister Tiandra got me on it as far as getting all them extra notifications. Man, I noticed how many notifications was coming to my phone just from social media platforms, and I was like, I don't want to know all this stuff.
Yeah.
So I turned off. The only notifications I get is for a call or a text. You know what I mean? So I will have to figure out a system to get to add back one of the least annoying platforms that could give me a notification of the show.
Just do it on YouTube. You obviously ain't plugged into a lot of YouTube channels. YouTube will let you know when I'm going live. Periscope too.
Okay.
I'm on Periscope too. So right now you on Periscope. We on Periscope. We on 2 YouTube channels. We on 2 Facebook channels, and we on a service called Stream.me or something like that. So it's popping off, man. Slowly but surely, you know. So I'm drinking my water before we get into this toast. You got some stuff you want to hit on?
No.
shit.
Not really.
Okay. So what you doing on Black Family Day, my friend?
Man, I just woke up. Lazy day. I ain't make no decision, no plans or nothing. I mean, I don't feel like eating all that extra food, really. You know, that's like my number one journey these days. My number one battle is dealing with food, finding a comfortable place in my life for food. I mean, that's the number one addiction we got, really. I mean, you cut out weed. Well, for me, I cut out weed, cut out alcohol. You know, like I smoked tobacco over the years. I cut that out, but you know, that food, boy, that's that monkey for real.
Yeah. Go ahead, man. So you made some major changes. What is it that you're looking for?
I just want to feel good all the time. I know that sounds kind of weird.
I don't know why that
realize how often my body doesn't feel great. And I got to thinking I wonder what like a bear or a deer or a rabbit or just a random animal in the woods, how they feel most of the time. They probably feel pretty good until they might get into a trash can and eat some of the shit we be eating.
Wow.
Then they be like, damn, I feel like shit. You know what I mean?
Hey, that's a good point. I never thought about that. You know what I'm saying? God damn. But it must not bother the rats and the mice because them motherfuckers be trying to move in with a nigga. You know what I'm saying? I don't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And roaches could eat anything. So, hey, I don't know. But yeah, man. So right now, I'm just trying to do we're about to do the toast. I'm going to move and into tribal quotes in about 20 minutes. So if you want to stay on for the toast, you can. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, if you got some ancestors you want to shout out, and once we get through, or you want to write them up on the board, you can do that. But damn, I got a lot of notifications. Let me check these notifications. You know, some of these people.
Are we still? Am I still on for Saturday?
Yeah, If it ain't nothing but me and you, I'm gonna eat the food. You cooking? Hey.
I got to catch funny things that same night.
You got a who?
I ended up
working.
I cash out. Yeah.
Oh, you got cash out.
I set it up because my dude was trying to shoot me some bread.
All right, I'm gonna have to because I gotta shoot you something.
Like that same day, I had to get it set up.
All right. So we'll talk. You're gonna have to call me after we get off this, so we're gonna make arrangements.
Yeah.
All right, and yeah, once again, shouts out to one of my older daughters, Miss Keisha. Happy birthday! Even though I think you older than 37, but I ain't gonna sit up here. I'm not gonna age shame you.
Happy birthday!
Shasha Mosh say happy birthday, but I'm just trying. 37 don't sound right. I'm just saying.
That sound about right.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm kind of old. I don't know. You know, 37. I don't know if that sounds right, man. I don't know. So
that's the prime right there, for real. That's the prime of our life.
I don't know because
35. I'm geeked to be. You know.
Dude, let me tell you something.
35.
People are aging differently than we did back in the day. So the prime, you got a long prime, right? Because I'm 50, I still could do most of the stuff that I used to do. I mean, I can't get out here and do some of the crazy shit that I used to do, and nor would I. You know what I'm saying? But you know, shit, I'm pretty in shape now. I be forgetting sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I walked into a place the other day. I had to buy one of those big barrels that you pack shit up in to send to other countries. So, you know, I walk in and I see an older dude there, and he go get the stool. He about to climb up here and get it, you know, and I'm thinking, I'm like, man, elders, go on, get out. I get that. I reach up there, I'm like, oh. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I forgot. Oh. You know, so I got to travel with Cleveland with me, so I can, you know. I gotta keep a young brother by me. I'm glad I'll be forgetting. I'll be like, damn. I need somebody to be like, hey man, I got that for you. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, because sometimes I just forget, man. I get out and I just do it. And, and that's the way. I mean, because we was talking about we had an interesting conversation about eldership yesterday, and I'm hearing because I keep on telling people when we go through stuff here, it's a national problem. It's by the time we get it and start discussing it, it's not just us. Is recognizing eldership is a national issue, and people don't really realize that. You know what I'm saying? We think that we just having that problem here. No. The eldership is an issue everywhere. Who gets to be, and who gets that honored role of being called an elder and not an older? Because we have to realize we do have it. America has made it possible for fools to get old. And an old fool is an older. You know what I'm saying? In many cases, old hustlers are old olders. People who have not invested in the community or the people around them are olders. You know what I'm saying? If they spent their whole life working for themselves, but then all of a sudden in old age decide, hey, I want that title. Hey.
Call them elders, a.k.a. O.J. Simpsons.
Yeah, oh, damn. He said OJs. O.J. Simpsons. Maybe that's what we might need to call him.
Go through a little something and they want to be blacker than the mud. Where my black folks at? Come and save me.
I'm mad. I'm black.
I'm mad and I'm black.
You.
We all at.
I'm not black. I'm just OJ. And then when some shit happen, I'm black. I'm black. I'm blacker than blacker. Blacker than black. Black. Get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Get out of here. This
featuring KRS-One.
Man, I'm just like, come on, dude. I'm sitting up here like, and so everybody is going through the struggle in all types of communities, and all, I mean, regardless of whether you call them conscious or whatever, because you got a lot of people who have in a sense thrown their youth in the service of white supremacy, and then turn around and say, hey, I'm black. You know what I'm saying? I just discovered it. Then you need to go through the ranks, just like all these young people that's with me right now. The young folks that come to us go through the ranks. So when older, new people come, they need to go through the ranks. You have to show and prove. You got to do work. Not just study group. Because I went through
the ranks just like the kids.
Exactly.
A grown man.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? And of course, there are we make accommodations, right?
Right.
We make accommodations out of the age, but you still have to do the work. You still have to show and prove. You can't just pop up and because you've been hanging with somebody, you've been friends with somebody for 30 years, and they've been active and you haven't, and you just pop up in a circle and be like, hey, bow down. I'm 65, you little young whippersnapper. Man,
right, and even with the accommodations, you know what I mean. There might be certain things that might be omitted, but more than likely it's gonna be certain levels that you won't be able to reach as well. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Because what I told people a lot of times, like for example, in Gye-Nyame, one of the first things I came up with years ago was we make our own elders. So now we adopt and we accept elders from other groups, and especially if you've been seeing them for years doing shit, right? So there's certainly undeniable elders in our communities. It's people that you know it, they walk it, you could smell it on them, right? But in Gye-Nyame, one of the goals that we set was, boom, we make our own elders. So there has been no elders graduated from Gye-Nyame yet, because one of the pieces that is required, like for example, once you hit the master level, that's the last level that you can be advanced in our organization without the whole group voting on moving you up. You can't become an elder. You can't move beyond the master level without everybody agreeing that you deserve to move beyond that. Period. Like I could promote people up to a certain level, right? And other people could promote people up to a certain level, especially if they met the criteria. Once they meet the criteria, you can move them up. But then past master, there's no getting past that without a group consensus. So eventually, I'm going to have to call everybody together so that we can start looking at who's moving where, who's doing what as we start growing. So it's getting to that point where we're going to eventually be making our own elder. But shit, it's not going to be cheap, and it's not going to be easy. And it's going to require a lot. So, it's about to go down. All right. But so
basically,
go ahead.
Even for your next promotion, then you need a group consensus.
Right. I need all the people that's voting at that point in time, all the people that's Gye-Nyame, we want to come together and be like, boom. You know what I'm saying? Actually, they're going to have to recognize it and move me. I'm stuck. I done hit the glass ceiling of Gye-Nyame and I made this shit. I can't go nowhere. You know? Which means I got to get out and I got to hustle hard. You know, as they say, the hustle builds muscle. Right? So I got to get out here and strive, and I got to move, I got to shake, I got to do things. I could be stuck at master for the rest of my life. But hey, it's been a great journey, right? Shit. So, I ain't finished my water yet. Let me see. I'm going to play Sheckham's song again. This Brother Sheckham. Did I ever introduce you to Brother Sheckham?
No, you talked about him.
Right.
I heard you mentioned him a bunch of times, but I never met him.
All right. This is Brother Sheckham's latest track. I played it twice yesterday. I'm going to play it again. I love to see my brother shine. I really do. Uh-oh. Is this the song? Here we go. I hope it's the right one.
Extra, extra, read all about it. Come and take a picture of a live ass Mac, putting it down like this here. You feel me? Now, as I rock the mic, live and direct, for you motherfuckers to feel me on this shit. My sound's profound and prolific, no one can be realer. I'm a giant who's defiant, call me Godzilla. Watch me lean to the side like a Mac would do, or I can come off like a cheap trick and attack you for pissing me off, making me mad. I hate you shady punks for talking too much, pulling out heat. You fools don't amaze me jump, and it's gonna get rough. Sissy, I had enough, so now I'm calling bluffs. You talk too much, so shut the fuck up as I appear mad and pissed. I'm having a fit, it's too many haters to deal with. Ain't it a bitch? I see the weak twitch, with some sheep's clothes will switch, and men turn snitch. Time to put a shady ass in the ditch, right? Later on tonight, we gon' hit and get out of sight. Another job complete. That's how I got down when I was in the streets. Thanks to Elijah, there's no more evil. Let me praise to Allah Almighty God who set me free from Satan's misery. You gon' do your thing, I'm gon' do mine. Fine, you gon' sip some wine. I'm gon' find some other way to spend my time, fixing my wrongs to make them right. I learn from my mistakes, cut off the fake. I keep it real, I'm shedding light. You gon' do your thing, I'm gon' do mine. Fine, you gon' sip some wine. I'm gon' find some other way to spend my time, shaking the devil's grip, staying true to living. Yes, God-given right, so I fight this wicked government. You feel it came back. I hustle with this wisdom as if it's a gang of crack. I was born to be a Mac, professional black, trained for combat. I'll explode on contact. It's best that you duck when I react. I'm writing exact, avoiding the devil's traps. It's hard to relax, living in a world full of demons and rats. From out of the Bible I read that the meek shall inherit the earth, and the strong will lead as I proceed. Your end is near. To my family friends and peers, I won't be shedding a tear if you appear to be one of the wicked painters inflicted. Truly it must, in God we trust, the righteous will crush. Another heathen go bite the dust, it's tough titty. If you follow the minister Farrakhan, then ride with me. FOY, MGT, fight for freedom, justice, equality. Satan, there ain't no stopping me. I don't owe none of you devils any apology. You feel gon' do your thing, I'm gon' do mine. Fine, you gon' sip some wine, I'm gon' find some other way to spend my time. Fixing my wrongs to make them right. I learn from my mistakes, cut off the fake, I keep it real, I'm shedding light. You gon' do your thing, I'm gon' do mine. Fine, you gon' sip some wine, I'm gon' find some other way to spend my time. Shaking the devil's grip, staying true to living this God-given right. So I fight this wicked God. I know they feel me, these devils want me dead, but I ain't giving up. Like you gon' get the truth, you wanna kill me, come and press your luck. Click, clack, buck, buck, I don't give a flying fuck. Run up and get hit with a whole lot of hot stuff, and if I ain't served with enough, I got something for tough. Hillbilly type prejudice devils tucked in the trunk. You hurt him, and all of the rest of them can get it. Ain't no discriminating. If you hating, my bullets gon' rip it. Remember Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Marcus Garvey, Medgar Evers, Emmett Till. Part of me, you devils can remember that. I got heat for those who never paid for old crimes committed back in the past. Now it's time I get in their ass, and no, I ain't forget about you sellout ass. Uncle Tom Stool, picture bitch made fakes who hate Islam. It's hard to stay calm in the city where the itty bitty die. Only the strong survive. You feel me? You gon' do your thing, I'm gon' do mine. Fine, you gon' sip some wine, I'm gon' find some other way to spend my time. Fixing my wrongs to make them right. I learn from my mistakes, cut off the fake, I keep it real, I'm shedding light. You gon' do your thing, I'm gon' do mine. Fine, you gon' sip some wine, I'm gon' find some other way to spend my time. Shaking the devil's grip, staying true to living this God-given right. So I fight this wicked government. You feel me?
You feel me by Shekel Mac 10. Album coming out this winter. Let me know when it drop, bruh, so that I can go on. Cause I'm gonna promote your shit. Like I said, we got a platform. You know what I'm saying? It don't have to be big. It just got to have quality. And I got quality people with me, family. So, hey, all those people that's in the fam that has talents like this. Now, let me go on and mention. We are in Kwanzaa season, and we are putting together a directory, a Kwanzaa directory. So, if you are a hip-hop artist, if you are a break dancer, if you are a fitness coach, if you are a self-mastery coach or a life coach, if you are a plumber, if you have a cooking business and you could do parties and shit like that, if you are an organizer, if you are a bricklayer, if you are a mason, if you are a doctor, we are putting together a directory. We are putting together a directory. It's on the Gye-Nyame Journey timeline right now. We are looking for people to put their ad in the business directory. Let me go and read to you because this is very important, family. Listen, we don't just want to have a book this year for that recognizes Kwanzaa. We want to put together something that is useful to everybody that participates in Kwanzaa this year. We want to have a piece of art that you could put, because this is going to be a piece of art. I'm letting y'all know right now, right? We already got the artist commissioned. We're laying it down. I'm just letting you know. I'm not playing. We're laying this shit down right now. It's going to be a piece of art on the front of this so you can lay it on your coffee table if you got a coffee table. And whenever you need something or one of your friends needs something, you're going to be able to open this book. But it won't be any good if y'all don't help. I need people to advertise. If you want to celebrate your ancestors and you want to put them in there as well, you can do that as well. If you have a podcast or you have a YouTube channel that you want to advertise, guess what? It's right there. We're going to categorize it. We're going to help you promote your stuff. But we need your help. Let's go and do this so we can have us a mighty and powerful Kwanzaa. All right, let's see. Let me read what's on here. We are seeking Hey, why is it doing that? Okay. Oh, it's a pop-up. That's hot. All right, got a pop-up screen. All right, 2018 African American Business Directory. We are seeking business owners to be listed in the 2018 African American Business Directory. The directory is a cultural keepsake that includes an original art piece on the cover. Like I told you, we are. And it's going to be hot. It's going to be hot. And we're having a raffle. We're going to raffle off the original piece. I'm thinking about buying enough tickets so I can get that shit, because that's going to be worth some money in some years, right? Because this is the first one, right? The Kwanzaa Celebration Program, the Nguza Saba National Black Anthem 2019 calendar and directory of black businesses. Everyone that attends the 2018 Kwanzaa Celebration will receive the 2018 African American Business Directory to use throughout the year. Submit your business in a directory at at columbusKwanzaa.65.com/sponsorship opportunities. I'm about to go on and put Gye-Nyame Journey up in the book and get a whole goddamn page. So I'll do me. I'm throwing down the gauntlet. Boom. Gye-Nyame Journey getting the full page. Boom. Then I gotta. Let me hold, because I did this shit last year and I was broke. I'm sorry. Can I take back that challenge? Because I still got it. No? Okay. I'll keep it. Gye-Nyame Journey getting a whole page. Then also, I'm going to do something for that ambrosia as well. I don't know, because I like keeping ambrosia kind of. I want ambrosia to stay just, the God, drink of the gods. Only a few of us know about this, right? You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Of course, you got something you want to share? Quasi, you still there?
You always got to wait for me to I always got to find my phone and push mute, because I like moving around. I don't be trying to make too much noise.
I can dig it. Oh, I need Tiandra. Tell Tiandra.
Nah, man, I'm just listening for real.
And Sister Tiandra, if you listening, why don't you advertise your agency? I'm gonna get some schools. We need to get some schools. As Gye-Nyame Journey, I gotta sell. We gotta push out 500. Well, actually, 5 pages. I already just bought a page. I think I'm gonna do a page and a half. I might do 2 damn pages. I don't know. So I only got 3 pages left. I want to fill the 3 pages, and if I can help somebody else fill there, because we want it to be about 36. I want it to be big. I know this year is gonna be smaller than it needs to be, but if there are businesses out there, you don't have to do, because according to the flyer, let's go. Vendors is $30 per day. Business directory, you have a $10 slot and you have a $100 slot, right? That means that for Gye-Nyame Journey, I want to get 50 $10 slots or 5 pages. You understand what I'm saying? It don't make no difference. Or you could just donate. So I'm gonna be pushing these out on the Black Signal, because I got to keep the Black Signal going throughout our cultural stabilizing holiday. See, I want you to understand. Other people understand the importance of cultural stability. So what do? They constantly do things to make it unstable, right? You don't find it strange that right at November, this shit happens right in November, in the middle of November. We're less than 30 days out, let's say less than 40 days out. Or should I say about 45 days out? Didn't I just talk to y'all about quarter time? Right? We talk about, about 45
About what
days.
time?
All right, so I broke down the year. The years broke down, as we know it, into 4 parts. But those 4 parts are broken down into half times. So each season is like 90 days, plus you take the 5 and a quarter day and you split it between those 4 seasons. But in between each season, there's a halfway mark. So that means that each 90-day period is broken down into 45 or so days. So every one of these days, or every one of these times, there's a holiday on it. The holiday is to stabilize the culture which we are in. You understand? With the culture that you are in. And if your culture don't have special days around these times, it don't have to be right on it. If you don't have those cultural holidays, those culture stabilizing holidays, your culture is unstable. It really don't. You don't have a culture. If you don't have holidays, you don't have a culture.
I'm gonna say something. You know me, man. I'm an Aquarius, so I be thinking I like thinking, I don't know, maybe grandiose. Maybe, I don't know, I might just need to go see a psychiatrist or some shit. I'm also thinking about the larger scales, because I'm sitting there listening to you and I'm agreeing and I'm thinking of holidays and I'm thinking like, you know, the winter solstice is like less than 45 days away now. So we fast approaching the winter solstice. But then I got to thinking about we about to enter 2019, and 2019 is the last year before 2020. You know, and 2020 for me is just a big deal on so many levels. Like, it feels like a big deal. For one, it's a lot of stuff going on in the world. We see a lot of new technologies and new stuff emerging. I mean, it's 2020, and 2020 is also perfect vision.
Right.
You know, it feels like a culminating kind of year, or maybe a beginning
it can
year.
be.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, or maybe both. It definitely feels like a build up to 2020. Like 2020 seems like a big deal to me, and I feel like it feels like a big deal to me because it's a big deal, like in the collective consciousness, in the human collective consciousness. So, like, who knows what type of larger cycles I think the ancients had some idea of those type of things, and also learning how to be in harmony on some acknowledging where you at, because like when you acknowledging those times of year and celebrating, it's tangible things to celebrate, like
right.
It's things to do, tangible things to do. Like you got to plant, you got to harvest, you got to till. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like those celebrations are also they're marking the fact that you survived the last one, and also a remembrance that you got to do this next duty to make sure the cycle continues.
Man, go ahead, man. Because the point I'm trying to make for everybody out there is that, because Kwesi said that, I mean, he threw some significance on 2020, and the people make it significant. We can make it significant, or we could just make it another year. And I'm like, yo, family, we've been just making shit another year over and over again, generation after generation. It's time for us to start making shit special. It's time for us to start making stuff our own. It's time for us to start stabilizing what's ours. You know what I'm saying? And when Kwesi, because Kwesi, I want you to understand, when you say like the solstice, we got 2 solstices, we got 2 equinoxes, and we got quarter days in between those. Those, if you look around all of those holidays, if you look around all those days, there are major holidays around them. Something close to it. And of course, because the year is only so big, but the point that I'm making is, when we start recognizing it, it's like I tell my kids, I say, you got to know who you are, where you are, and when you are. And as a people, we don't recognize who we are, where we are, and when we are. And we don't understand that we're playing in somebody else's time paradigm. We're playing in somebody. This is why I say we strive to blow up your old paradigms, because the old paradigms that you are holding are not yours. We need to erect new paradigms that belong to us, that we have control over, because before we can actually start making moves out here in the outer world, we got to start controlling our inner world. So who tells you who your holidays are? You know what I'm saying? Who tells you that? And what you're celebrating. Like, for example, I took this day, Brother Mustafa told me years ago, it's Black Family Day. That's my older brother. That's what the fuck it is. Because he said so. It's Black Family Day. And I agree 100%, because black families come together, and I'm going to have an opportunity to talk with somebody. Not proselytize. Because we don't proselytize. Gye-Nyame, we don't proselytize. We demonstrate. We make people look at what we do and be like, I belong with them. I don't know what these niggas do. I belong with them. We don't talk you into being part of Gye-Nyame. We demonstrate, right? When Kwesi got involved, I didn't just talk to this nigga. I showed this nigga what we was doing. Period. Matter of fact, he met us doing what we was doing. And this is how we get people. Other people, they want to talk to you about it. They want to convince you. If I have to convince you, I don't want you. Because that means I ain't did shit. So, I'm sorry. I don't mean to go off on shit like that. But, it is what it is. Let me go and post this up, because I want to make sure. Because I got to start sending out all these texts and stuff. I want to make sure people are able to get the information they need to get. I got to get these ads. So help us go and get these ads. Don't make me come knocking on your door. Because I'll do it, goddammit. I'll come knocking. Yeah, I know where you live. I'm just joking. Groups must have Hootsuite. I ain't going through all that. All right, whatever. Give me a break. I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time. All right, let me just take you off. So let me go and get in here. Which one was it? Seeing now. Nguza Saba Challenge. Reconnect. All right, cool. Let me get off. Let me take Nguza Saba Challenge off. Then we're going to, I'm sorry, family. I got a 20-day Nguza Saba. They said I got to take it off. All right, so let's take it off. Boom. No. Boom. Where's the Nguza Saba Challenge at? I didn't even click it. Oh, there you go. Boom. Take it off. Let's do you. Let's do you. Let's do Gye-Nyame Journey, of course. Come on now. Come on. Let's maybe 21-day Nguza Saba Challenge. Get your ass up there. Let's do LinkedIn. That's what I like about this program, man. I can send to all of those different. Oh, poses a duplicate. Okay, cool. All right, I'm cool. All right. So, all right, family. So now let's go on and I've been sipping on this Ancestors Mad. That's why my stomach bubbling. All right. So, family, first giving honor to the Creator. We'll by whatever name you choose to call the Creator. We lift up our glass and we salute that Creator by whatever name you choose to call, and we say, Ashe. From there, family, we move on to the stars of the show, and I got a whole list of them for you. We got our ancestors. This is what combines us. This is what makes us strong. I want to salute all of y'all. Uh-oh, we got people online. Let me see. Oh, man, Brother Kwame is on. Great Ujamaa, make it a great day. It's not what you look like when you're doing what you're doing. It's what you're doing when you look like when you're doing what you're doing. Express yourself. Go ahead, Kwame. It's not what you look like when you're doing what you're doing. It's what you're doing when you look like when you're doing what you're doing. Express yourself. All right, go ahead, bro. And then, Miss Sharika, you sounding like a Jehovah's Witness. I'll come knocking on your door. I want them ads. Shouts out to Sister Navita. Shouts out to Sister Sharika. Happy Black Family Day and Ujamaa to you. So we just toasted the Creator. Right now I'm looking for my list for my ancestors. So my fault for our ancestors. Of course, you have never graced me with your list. So if you want to go and sign off with your ancestors now, you can. Or you can wait till I'm done and sign, or you can do them in private. But everybody that's part of Gye-Nyame Journey, by all means, your ancestors belong on the list. Remember, hell for African is being forgotten, and one of the things we strive never to do here at Gye-Nyame Journey is to forget ours. You understand what I'm saying? We can't do nothing else. You know what I'm saying? We laying that foundation. We are a generation with a double conundrum. We got quite a conundrum here. We got to take care of the past, the present, and the future. A triple A. We got to do it all at one time, right? We got to support, in many cases, we got to find ways to support our elders. We got to take care of our ancestors. We got to take care of the moment, and we got to lay the foundation for our children, because there's no more time for slacking in our mission and in our life. And that's right, Sharika. I will come knocking on your door just like a Jehovah's Witness. I know you're in there. Kwanzaa, we need something in the Kwanzaa directory from you. Come on now. Sharika, open the door. Come on, stop playing. I know you there. Navita, open the door. We need to act. Come on, Kwame. Open up. Open up, goddammit. Open up. Oh, where y'all live? Come on, stop playing with me. All right, first giving honor. Well, we gave honor to the Creator. Miles Brown, Miss Ann, Robert the Texana Davis, Herman Brown Sr., Rosalie Tilley, Georgia William Walton, Chris and Fanny Gassett, Aunt Lena, Uncle Chris, Aunt Fiend, Cleveland and Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis. But hey, You know what's, I'm not into proselytizing, but you have to salute the Jehovah's Witnesses and other groups like that do that type of shit. That door-to-door type, I'm going to get your ass type thing. You know what I'm saying? Not that I'm with it, but you have to look at it and be like, they are serious about their shit. You can't sit around and be just talking and, you know, because in the African meeting, in our African consciousness community, we could sit around and we could drop philosophies and shit. But if a nigga said we had to go door to door, let me tell you something. Now, as far as Gye-Nyame, we did a door-to-door campaign. I still got the data, but we wasn't going around talking about what we do. We was going around collecting information on a certain neighborhood. And I still got all that data. And I still got the data on that neighborhood. And we also did a free turkey giveaway. When my brother Preston provided the turkeys, we did the free turkey giveaway. I still got all that data. So there are ventures where we do, like I tell y'all, we working, right? Door to door. We got to go door to door, but not proselytizing, going door to door to try to help people find services that they need. Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Falar, Montague Pimenel, Noma X, Pat Mile, Rob, Malika Fakur, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamal, Elder Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Broford, Hector Jr., Jay Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright, Derek L. Pullian, the Luxor brother, Miss Eda Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janet Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Triggs, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark. Maybe I should get an ad for the Daily Toast. What y'all think? Those out there, sound off. Should we get an ad for the Daily Toast? Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Renderman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Lois Henderson, Calvin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melvin Dale Hodge Jr. You know, another piece, I know y'all like, why you Keaton? I get so used to saying these names that sometimes I just say them and I lose my place. So I got to keep my finger on it because I'll start flowing through them and be totally lost. Right? I'm sorry. Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bird Beatty, Sarah Weller, Vita Farmer, Agoso Sue, Cheryl Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Theolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Erica Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, May Elizabeth Rogers, May Esther Keechler Reese, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jarrell Giles Watson, Sparrow, Slimmy, Selvin Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bolden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Hilda Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lovina Hall, Freeman Bankston, Mary Moss, Ophelia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quells, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quells, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.E. Johnson, Delrita Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hattie Levester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martineer, Elder Amatep Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Delma Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Lacey and Eleanor Howe, Frank Russell and Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Vina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy May Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carla Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, and Ellis Murphy. Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Delise Waters, Shelby McClendon, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Michael and Charlene Morgan, Sybil Edwards McNabb, Mazarine Coper, George Swan, Edmonia Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Reginald Oliver, Linda Howard, Jacqueline Broadus, Ethel H. McNair, Lois Fernandez, Edward R. Benson Sr., Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Ron McCormick, Sabrina Easley, Rayshawn Easley, Javea McCormick, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robbie Lee Caldwell, Charlie Walker Sr., Cecil Russell, Diane Urban, Haroon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Urban Sr., Michael Urban, Henrietta Urban, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruby Brown, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Battles, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brantley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Barbara Naeem, Tim Butler, Raymond Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Ann Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Beth Vaughn, Lud Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, Henry West Statton, Joe Jamel Alls, Miss Vanilla, Albus Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Earlton Houston, Albert Moore, Leroy Q. Heath Sr., Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Hairston, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Vivian Stevenson, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Manning Charlie Scott, Ada Casey, Thomas Kofer, Doretha Ross, Viola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Lester and Rachel Saunders, John Bowie, Alex Nixon, Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie Harry Tubman Case, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino Baby Hatch, Senior, Melly Miller, Housie Hatch, Dan Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Aunt Becca, Lee Irby, Tom Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Haley Johnson, Archie and Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, June Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Donna Hill, Richard Gleavis, Jerry Doyle, Mina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Emma McClendon, Dan Wilkinson Sr., Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Irvin, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Stacey Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Hazel Gaston, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Cathy, Thomas Brantley, also known as Uncle Bookie, also known as Gypsy. Shots out! Reverend Roosevelt, word the first. I'm loud for my Uncle Bookie because Uncle Bookie was loud, so I'm sorry. I get excited. Jennifer Sensabaugh, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Gina Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Nalon Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pena Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Florence Evans, Pamela Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Joe Davis and Timothy Butler, Charles Lee Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Prithup Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, Edith Catney, Eugene Spratling, Calvin Spratling, Phyllis Lee, DeFriedis Hines, Inez Bostic, Edna Bostic, Winter Free, Scandal Berry, Wilson Hadley, Elma Hines. Shots out to all of our ancestors as we grow, family, as we grow and become more powerful. We salute our ancestors. We lift that glass. And to save time, family, you know what? We're going to go on and we're going to salute this moment, because in this moment, right, is where all our power lies. Right? This eternal moment. And we are going to start learning to use this moment to energize not only our lives, but energize the lives of our children and our children's children. So we lift up this glass. Where are we today? We are on Ujamaa. And of course, you know the color for Ujamaa is green. Brother Hatem put on the wrong shirt. Forgive me. All right. Today is a day of cooperative economics. The Modic principle of the day is reciprocity. The M7 of the day is gratitude. Hey, Shasha Mosh, you take a bath? You brush your teeth? You put on lotion? It's real life here at Gye-Nyame Journey. Color is green. Hermetic law is polarity. Male name today is Yao. Female is Ya. So we lift up our glass to this present moment. Family, activate the reticular formations. I'm telling you right now, even in your own family, you're going to find instances of Ujamaa in action. And it just doesn't mean exchanging of resources. How I mean, it just doesn't mean exchanging the money. We get caught up when we hear economics, we get caught up with money. But economics is about resources, right? What resources does your family share on a regular basis? Is somebody going over cutting somebody, some elders in the family's yard? Is somebody making something for other people within the family? Is there a family mechanic? Whenever a car is wrong, you go to him and he can let you. I mean, how are we have to find the different expressions that are popping off of our principles so that we can move forward in faith, knowing that it's happening. Because family, trust me, I know sometimes I come in here bleak sometimes, but it's happening. You're seeing the principles. I see the principles every day. I ran into one of the principles every day. I ran into Ujamaa yesterday, and I said, "What's up, Ujamaa?" Ujamaa said, "What's up, nigga?" I said, I'm good. How you? I'm good, man. I'm just out here working, getting people to work together. I said, "Thanks, Ujamaa. Can I take a picture?" No. I don't do social media. You know, so I respected Ujamaa's. I respected what Ujamaa wanted. I was going to sneak a picture in, but I ain't going to do that. I ain't going to do that to one of the principals. But I see my principals every day. And I would love to hear your stories about how you ran into one of our principals, because they out there. It's just a matter of us learning how to look for it. I know we got so much shit going on around us, and we're being programmed to look for shit that we don't want. But I'm saying every now and then, it starts with 1 minute, and it grows exponentially. Just take a minute and look around and see if you can see your principal. Right? Just 1 minute. Right? And once you find that first one, right, then you're going to start looking for two. One is going to pop up and you're going to find another one. Then it's going to double. And we have our mathematician on here. He can extrapolate all the way out to where you're spending your whole day looking for the principle. So we lift up our glass in this moment and we say Ashe. And we also move on to our children, our children's children, unto infinity. But
who's the mathematician?
Oh, that's Brother Kwame. Brother Kwame is a full, yeah, he's a mathematician. Yeah, he can.
Oh, word! I need to meet him.
Oh, he might be there on, if he's still in town, he'll probably be there on Kuumba. Once again, we are having warrior training. Spread the word. I'm gonna send out the black signal. Don't worry about that. I'm gonna send out the black signal. But it's gonna cost me. It's gonna cost me. You know,
I can invite some people.
Yeah. We got young people and old people. We got people coming. We're gonna have the martial arts. We're gonna have the African drum and dance. We're gonna have the philosophy section. And if the kids kept their word and went out and found an anime, not you anime. Anime. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have a discussion about the anime as well. So we lift it up. And we should do our children's children onto infinity to make sure that they're able to stand firm, right? Give them something to stand on. And we say, Ashe, from there we move to all of our relations. We're going to toast all our relations. We lift up the glass. We say, Ashe. Some of the relations we can get along with. Some of the relations we don't. But we toast them all. You know what I'm saying? Then we move from there. I'm going to salute you. This is your toast right here. Selfish toast, right? Because I know some of y'all working, getting ready for that meal. Some of y'all cooking that meal. Some of y'all looking right now, listening to me. This for you. What do you need in the moment? Some of y'all need pepper. I know. Some of you need somebody to come in the house right now and go get that pepper. Some of y'all need paprika. Some of y'all forgot to pick up the celery. Some of y'all didn't even buy the turkey yet. You know, you're getting it ready together for your family. What you need right now? Put your ancestors to work. We say, Ashe. From there, where do we go? We go to the most beautiful, powerful, glorious, shining, intelligent, motivational being in the room. You know what that is? It just happened to be you. And we toast you. We lift up our glass. We say, Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Man, family, we done put down another day. Now it's time to talk about these quotes. If y'all choose to. Quake's still on the line. Lines are still open. 614-556-4535. Sing it, Shasha Mosh. Sing it. It's real life here, Gye-Nyame journey. Got to keep them inspired. Right? It's real life here, Gye-Nyame Journey. So, I'm going to pull out the book and we're going to discuss. I'm going to go through, make sure we're not missing any of the comments from Facebook or, I say got 2 new messages. What's 2 new messages we got? Oh, I posted that twice. I'm sorry. All right, no messages there. Let's go here. All right. Shouts out to those people that's listening on that YouTube. Help build up the YouTube channel. Like and subscribe. Right? Let's see what popped up on Facebook. Do we got any people on our timeline in Facebook that might be talking that I've not been able to recognize? No, it's just us. All right, so here we go, family. Where we at? Sing it, Ma. Sing it. All right. Day 49. Go ahead, pick a number between 1 and 3, Quasi, if you by your phone or somebody out there that's on the chat, because I can see the chats right now. Somebody out there, go and pick a number between 1 and 3.
3.
Uh-oh. He beat y'all. He gonna start with the African proverb. 3 is always the African proverb. All right, here we go. When a woman is hungry, she says, roast something for the children that they may eat. They just got Africa on that one. The only root I could find for that one was Africa. When a woman is hungry, she says, roast something for the children that they may eat. You want to go on that
Roast?
one? Huh?
Roast or grow?
Roast.
Okay.
I mean, this is before refrigerators and shit and before microwaves. So, you was gonna get it using the real fire. There's no stoves, nothing, you know what I'm saying? So it says, taken into context, when a woman is hungry, she says, roast something for the children that they may eat.
Woman know if she hungry, everybody else hungry too.
Damn. I mean, it's real simple, ain't it? Right? She thinks with a community stomach, right? It ain't about just her. She hungry. She knows she hungry, and she know, and it makes sense that if she hungry, then that would mean that the children are hungry too. So let's go and get it. Let's just not get everybody. Just pull out some shit and roast it. Go get something. Let's cook it. And that's that. Actually, that's an example of Ujamaa. Cooperative economics. You know what I'm saying? Her resources, her knowledge, the man's resources, his knowledge, or whoever got the food, they bring it together so that everybody can eat. If she hungry, she know everybody else is hungry. This also talks about empathy, having empathetic leadership, because a mother has to have empathy for those that are up under her stead. We know that. Navita, how you gonna pick number 4? Just difficult. When a woman is hungry, she says, roast something for the children. An empathetic leadership. Being able to predict what other people want because you might desire it. Knowing your people. You know what I'm saying? So the mother knows her tribe. She knows her family, and she specifically knows her children. So if she hungry, that means that more than likely they're hungry. Brilliant proverb. Brilliant proverb. You know what I'm saying? Simple. Not open for a lot of discussion. Unless somebody else out there pick up an idea. Call lines are open 614-556-4535. Please do not hide your wisdom. Either type it in or call in, because you never know what you have to say. You never know how what you have to say may affect others. It may be the thought that somebody may have needed to move to another level. So stop being stingy. Stop it. Stop it. And by the way, stop sneaking in the kitchen and getting food while everybody else is hungry. You ain't slick. See you sneaking up, trying to ruin Black Family Day. All right. So Miss Sharika said number 2, so we'll move to number 2 next. This they say is a Dutch proverb. They say it's a Dutch proverb. Bullshit alert. Bullshit alert. Take your family and friends and all find a safe place until the bullshit is done flying. Bullshit alert. Bullshit alert. I'm sorry. All right. Our faults irritate us most when we see them in others. Our faults irritate us most when we see them in others. It's crazy. Is that true? Is that true? Navita, is that true? Sharika, is that true? Everybody is that true? Is that true? Our faults irritate us most when we see them in others. Is that true? I know they say it came from Dutchland. But is that true? Because I can speak for me. I want to know what y'all think. I mean, because that one don't even need discussion. That one just needs for people to say, oh, I think. How is that one true? Is that one true? Should we even discuss that one? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, yo, hey, I mean, that's a deep statement. Although I'm going to say Dutchland is not the only place that they was very observant like that. You know what I'm saying? In a right or wrong way. Come on now. Our faults irritate us most when we see them in others. Come on now. I know some.
Like the exact same reflection too. Like it could be the same type of tactic that people do. I mean, I agree wholeheartedly. I guess first of all, I think that's the basis of all conflict. In maybe in one light, you know what I mean? Like a dude on a real basic level, a dude might want to start a fight with another dude because he like his girl, or you know what I'm saying? On some jealous.
So what in that jealousy?
Like his fault is that he don't have that girl, huh?
Oh, okay. So he was like him in the fact that they have a similar taste in girls.
Right. And he wanted that girl, but instead of being like, what do I need to do to improve my situation so I could get that girl or that type of girl, the girl that I want, basically.
So
instead, I'm just mad at this reflection of myself that did whatever I'm not doing.
So now, could this be, hold on, we got some comments. Miss Sharika says, yes, because I can be your example of destruction so you don't have. See, and this damn thing will not move so it won't go up. So I need to throw another comment up, Sharika. Just put a okay or something right below that or a period, so it can move up because the design of this is horrible. So it's blocked. The rest of your message is blocked. So I'll read it when it comes up. But something in a person that kind of reminds us of us, and we might, because check this out. Can you really experience this and not even recognize that the thing that you hate about a person is the thing that reminds you of yourself the most?
Because, let's look at it from the other side, too. The people that we fall in love with are the people that remind us of ourselves the most. You know what I mean? They make us feel comfortable. We feel comfortable. We can put our guards down, and we put our guards down to things that we're familiar with, to things that remind us of ourselves. You know what I'm saying?
People I fell in love with don't remind me of me at all. I'm just saying. So? Oh man, I got enough of me. I love me, and I love me enough not to want to.
Not
be
on
with
no
me.
level.
Huh?
Not on no level. Not
I don't want to be with me.
You talking about behavioral levels or like
no
fundamental levels?
I guess I don't know what levels. I don't want to be with another me. I don't. No. And I know I got strong genes too, so I'm liable to get little me's too. I don't need a motherfucker to remind me of me, cause I could be irritated. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? 2 me's in a room is just too much. That's too much meanness. I need, you know what I'm saying? I need some other qualities. You know, we need some other qualities in the room. I can't have 2 nice motherfuckers in the house. I'm just telling you right now. You can't have, you know what I'm saying? That's why I appreciate my crazy brothers. I have a whole crew of crazy brothers that can help me, because they don't give a fuck. Like, sometimes you don't give a fuck. You just be like, man, fuck that nice shit, boom, 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 motherfucker, you get boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying? Allende on the other end of, I mean, I got brothers that just like, man, listen, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? And I need that. You know what I'm saying? That don't remind me of shit of me. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, yo, you know, I don't know.
I think even in those examples, behavioral difference, more so, but on a fundamental level, the people that you just mentioned, at least fundamentally, have in common with, I guess, views and stuff.
Kwame said, hold on, Miss Sharika said first, yes, because she talking about, yes, she agrees with the proverb, yes, because I can be your example of destruction, so you don't have to follow down that path. Then Brother Kwame said, my wife compliments me. She is what I need most in myself. That's hot. That's love. Man, get a room. God damn it, I'm mad. I'm mad again.
I think Brother Kwame said it better than I was saying it. Like, just like when a person can be a reflection of you and let you see where your holes are at. You know what I mean?
Right. I can dig it.
And if you're lucky enough, you get to see that in a person that's not going to exploit those vulnerabilities.
Wow. But that's hard in a capitalistic society. You know what I'm saying? We live in a capitalistic society, and I'm supposed to take advantage of everything, every opening you provide. Breaking the cycle of I am a product of my environment, when, once again, it's at the bottom. So you might need to put another okay in there, Sister Sharika, so I can move it up. This system, man, I don't know why they don't come from the top. I'm going to see. I got to see. Let me see if I can switch this shit, because that's stupid. Very stupid. No, I'm serious, man. I be sitting up here like, there's some dumb shit. They be having some dumb shit just going on. Message alignment, bottom. No. Hell with that. Top. We want message alignment from the top. That's how we do it. Your setting was successfully. All right. Come in. Move it on down. Moving on down. Move it on down. I get excited when I'm able to figure shit out, man. All right. Breaking cycles of I am a product of my environment, when you are equipped to change that scenario. All right, cool. So it should be moving. Okay, we got some new messages. Let's see. Any new messages? Okay. All right, cool. So that one, I mean, the proverb, but think about this. For this week, the proverb as well as the story wasn't too. All right. So the last one. Every minute of life carries with it its miraculous value and its face of eternal youth. Every minute of life carries with it its miraculous value and its face of eternal youth. Any thoughts? Come on, family. Come on now. Don't be shy. Share them thoughts. What's going on? Let me see how else I could change this message thing. So we're going from the top. All right. Check background opacity. What's that? What's opacity?
I was thinking yesterday about how the subtleties between infinite and finite.
Uh-huh.
That's kind of what that. Say that proverb again.
Every minute of life carries with it its miraculous value and its face of eternal youth.
Because like every moment of life is like a number from like a whole number, like 1, 2. You know what I mean? But in between every number is just as much space as there is between all numbers.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Right. In between each number is an infinity amount of numbers. There's an infinity happening in between when we go 1, 2, 3. In between each one of those is an infinity for something. So within the finite, the infinite have to exist. And I guess within the infinite, the finite have to exist. It's that whole polarity piece, right? I mean, is that, and we have to go on and really start understanding a lot. I mean, really, we got people that think about that. We got to get people to really think about these concepts. See, because in these concepts, we are able to shape and form our own reality. This is why philosophy for Europeans have always been a big deal, because philosophy and then science going out trying to prove, in a sense, what the philosophers are talking about or prove different things helps them establish a foothold in being able to say, and being able to use the power of Kujichagulia, which is the ability to define reality. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? We don't have people to, we got feelings, we got ideas, we got these spiritual concepts, but we don't have people looking into them to prove whether they're right or whether they're wrong. You know what I'm saying? Most cases when it goes up against something bigger, it's always, we can keep it in private and keep it powerful. But once we bring it out in the public, it runs into other things where people have had time to purposely search out and look up stuff and be able to pull shit out and try to make you look stupid for even believing what you believe, because they understand that once we really start defining our own reality, we have broken the chains. You can't rule a people that define their own reality. Part of rulership is that you make people live in and obey the reality that you say is there. And what black people are moving out of now is, boom, we don't know. A lot of us like, we don't give a fuck about your reality. It's enough universal space for both of us to have it. And as long as your interests don't conflict with my interests, we're cool. But we already know how your interest is going to roll. So we got to check you off from gate. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because I was listening to a white supremacist, man. This dude, so nice. He real nice. And he talks about, well, we need to go and talk about separating the races. And we could work something out. We could, y'all ain't working shit out with me. I don't trust you, man. I don't trust you. Did you put on lotion? I don't like how you said yeah, because did you put on lotion?
Yes, sir.
Let me see. Come here. Real life here at Gye-Nyame Journey. I'm going to keep my thought. Hold on. Give me your hands. Other hand. Where you getting all this candy from? You was just sick a minute ago.
From my candy bag.
Get your clothes over there. Can't remember where I was. I lied to you. I lost my space. But anyway, we got to be able to, that they would give us, we could work something out. No, motherfucker. See, those are too big. Find the ones that fit you, Sasha. Bring me the clothes so I can go and find you the clothes. But we got to be able to do things from on our own terms. A lot of times we be trusting and thinking people gonna do right. They ain't trying to do right by us, because doing right by us is doing wrong by them, because that's their belief. This one is yours. Let me see those pants. Oh, it's real life here, Gye-Nyame Journey. I think these are yours.
Thank you.
This is Gina's, I think. Okay, yeah, these are Gina's. Man, my girls is growing up right in front of my face. Put this back on the table. She got a t-shirt over there for Gina so we can put it in the bag and we take it over there. Gina right now is with my mom, and my mom is trying to teach her how to prepare the meal. Now, that's some hardcore shit right there, right, for me, right? Because think about this. I'm 50, so that means my mom is approaching 70. My mom is preparing to wind down, so she wants to start making sure that at least one of the girls in the family can have an idea of what it takes in order to be able to pull something like this. Even though my sister can do it, but she wants to spend time with Gina, who actually she named, you know what I'm saying? She named Gina after her best friend, so she's spending time with Gina right now, trying to teach her how to prepare the meals. But she know I ain't gonna do it. You know, shit. Black Family Day could be Black Family Visiting Day. You know, shit. As far as I'm concerned, I'm letting y'all know. You know, house to house day. Brother Hatim, where you going? I'm going house to house. Sharika, you should see a down arrow so you can see the whole message. There's no down arrow. You got a mental masturbation example, getting brothers and sisters in a room to see who knows the most, and then they complain about each other talking too much. Damn. And that's exactly what, and you already know, and that's why with study, you have to have work incorporated in, so that you can start, we have to start separating the wheat from the chaff. We have to start filtering what we do. Because we got a lot of people that just want to talk. We have very few people that want to work. You know what I'm saying? And we have to, and right now we're not in a place in history where we could continuously having people who want to just talk. Nigga, do the work. Like I said, because one of the questions I wanted to ask is going day to day, how many of us really know the neighborhoods we live in? I mean, we know the name of the street. Do we know how many people live on the block that we live on? Do we know how many, what's the income level of the people that are around us? Do we know the common job in the area that we live in? Do we know which stores the people go to? Do we know the political parties and political leanings of the people that live around us? And I know you're like, Brother Hatim, you know, that's kind of silly. You don't need to know all that information. And if we don't need to know all that information, why does the government stockpile that type of information? Why can't I go and probably find on a map how many people live in your neighborhood, how many are Republican, how many are Democrat, the amount of money that they make, the places they most likely shop at? If it's useless information, if it's stupid information, how the fuck we gonna be nation building? We don't know who we nation building with. Now, is it true? Because I throw up those statistics. I ain't had nobody try to prove me wrong. You know what I'm saying? I said the average black family's wealth is $1,700, and I hear a few people say, "Well, I got a little bit more. I got more than $1,700." But is that a true statement? Like, for example, just in the black conscious Columbus community, but what is the average? What is the median wealth holding? I mean, because that's really what we spend from. We spend from the wealth. You know what I'm saying? Now, of course, some people going to want to try to get tricky and be like, yo, no. When you talk about wealth, you got to include my salary. No, I don't include your salary. No, and I refuse. No, we won't include salary in that discussion. Now, we can have another discussion about the average salary, which is a yearly, it's sort of like back in the days when you was when we was in slavery, or we were sharecroppers. Master would come out and give you 3 sides of 3 sides of hog, some hog maws, some salted chitlins. That's salary, goddammit. You can't pass that shit on. You know what I'm saying? Wealth. What do you got saved up? What do you got working for you? You know what I'm saying? And that's wealth. And I think we need to know that. These are the type of discussions we got to have so that we know that what we're dealing with. So rather when we get mad and be like, we spend all this money, we really need to know what's going on. Are we really spending all this money, or are we borrowing all this goddamn money? Brother Kwame say, you are speaking of a different set of numbers. The naturals, the variables, the rationals, the reals. See, you hear me, Quace? You hear this? Quace.
Start over.
No, this is Kwame. This is the mathematician. You are speaking of the different sets of numbers. The naturals. I can't read the one word because it's behind the message. The variables, the rationals, the irrational, the reals, the complex numbers, and so forth. When we was talking about the infinity in between each number. So, we got a mathematician, so we got to be very careful when we say, because he don't mind checking a motherfucker on the wrong number or a wrong mathematic concept because he mastered his shit. You know what I'm saying? Dope. And if you there, you'll be able to meet him on Kuumba. But I don't know how I got off into all that. Every minute of life carries with it a miraculous value. Family, we got to take advantage of every moment. Every moment, in every moment, there's a miracle. And what's crazy is we are in every moment right now. Right now. What are we doing with the moments? What are you doing with the moments? I'm about to get up off of here so that you can go and make a better use of your moments rather than just sitting here with Brother Hatem. But, it's Black Family Day. Remember, we don't proselytize. If people want to engage in intelligent conversation, we definitely do that. We can do that, right? But as soon as the proselytizing and somebody trying to transfer you into their belief system because it makes them feel good, makes them feel like what they got is real, then you excuse yourself. Say something like, if they're a Muslim, say, hold on, I got to get some bacon. I'll be right back. They're a Christian, be like, I'm about to go fornicate. I'll be right back. I'm going to get some liquor and fornicate. I mean, just, you just say some shit that make everybody laugh, relieve the tension, and just scoot your ass up out of there. Because there ain't no proselytizing, right? Black Family Day. Great Ujamaa to each and every last one of y'all. I need to thank you for joining the congregation of the mighty. Brother Kwame said, are there different sizes of infinity sets of numbers? And it's, damn, he be dropping it. But then once again, this shit is not allowing me to see what my brother there are different sizes of infinite. Damn. And there are different sizes of infinite sets of numbers. And so is see, I can't see the rest of his message. All right, let me add something so I can go move it up. There we go. It had to be slick. And there are different sizes of infinite sets of numbers. And it is so much fun to explore them. Damn. And he come and he work with our children on mathematics, man. It's dope. It's dope. So those of you that say, ooh, I did not mean to put KKK. Damn. Okay. But KKK is up on the screen. That's me. So don't get mad. I was just trying to move it up and I pushed the first letter I could reach. Just happened to be KKK. I apologize. One love, fam. Peace, fam. I want to thank you for joining us live in the congregation of the mighty. This is Gye-Nyame Journey. I heard you, girl. I heard you. Of course, this is Daily Toast, and we also knocked out tribal quotes. This is a Heart of a Simba production. It's real life here, Gye-Nyame. Y'all heard it? They do what we do. All right, family, I'm out.